me share my screen now, and I hope you guys can see. Open up the window here. All right. There we go. Okay. Now, when we look at this, and I hope that has is it clear?
Mhm.
Okay. Just like I did a little while ago, আমরা এই দুইটা জিনিস আমরা আবার করি. Okay, let's kind of go over how they're going to present it. Before they say anything, they're going to give you some instructions, right? And so during these instruction phase, you don't want to use, what is it called? You don't want to use your attention on this type of thing, okay? So whenever they're giving instructions, just, let it play. You focus on reading, okay? You focus on reading, all right? So number one, say, create a cover for a blank so they can drop it from a height without breaking it. This is for a children's engineering workshop. So this is going to be some sort of, object. ঠিক না? এটা noun হবে না? Right? Number 2টা দেখি. Take part in a competition to build the tallest blank. Again, children's engineering. It's got to be a tower or something, right? It can't be anything, it's not going to be a building, right? It's not going to be, a suspension bridge. It's going to be something, that kids can build. So another noun. So we have number 1 noun, number 2 noun. Number 3, again, look at this. Make a blank powered by a balloon. So this is also what? A noun. And if it's powered by a balloon, it's a plane, a gari, like a boat, right? It's either got to be a plane, car, or boat. One of the 3. Can't be anything else. I don't think, what else can it be? What else can it be, right? Number 4টা দেখি এখন. Build model cars, trucks, and blank, and learn how to program them. So with this series of words, যখনই আমরা model cars শুনবো, trucks শুনবো, তারপরে wordটা, exactly, that's when we pay attention and get the answer. And this is going to be a noun as well, definitely, right? Number 5, let's see, it says take part in a competition to build the longest blank using card and wood. So when I see longest blank, now I have an idea. What can kids build? These are 6 to 8 years old. It's got to be a bridge, right? Using card and wood. Common sense. Number 6, create a short blank with special software. Gonna be another noun. So another noun, something made with software, right? Build and blank and program a humanoid robot, sorry. So this is going to be probably a verb, isn't it? Build, blank, and program. These are verbs. So this is a verb. Held on blank from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. So this has to be what? It's got to be a day, right? Right? Location, building 10A, blank industrial in the estate, Grassford. Whenever you see an address, always remember that the spelling is going to be messed up. It's going to be hard, right? So they're going to say it quickly, ekbar. Tarpore, they're going to spell it out. When they spell it, you write it down letter by letter. Okay? And number 10, plenty of blank is available at a location. So plenty of something is available at a location. So noun hobe, and I can assume parking, right? Something along those lines, I believe. Okay. Now, once they get to, I think either between these sections, probably 1, 2, 3, about 1 to 7, they're going to give you a break. Now you have some time to look at questions 8 through 10, right? So that when you use that time to read the questions. Right, এখন আমি মানে একসাথে আমরা ডিসকাশন করে করলাম, but that is the true way to get a high score. Okay, now let's look at the next step that they give us. So যখন 10টা শেষ হয়ে যাবে, এখন ওরা বলবে, now you have some time to review your answers. Do we review our answers? Never. Okay, we move to the next section. After moving to the next section, we start reading. Okay, Stevenson's was founded in 23, 24, 26. Originally, Stevenson's manufactured goods for healthcare, automotive, machine. What does the speaker say about the premises? So premises mane ki jaga. All right. Moved recently, no plans to move, going to move. Program for work experience includes times to do research, meetings with teacher, talks by staff. Right. And then like আমরা ধরো ওই যে the time that they gave us to check our answers, we already used it, ঠিক না? তখন কিন্তু আমাদেরকে দিয়েছিল 30 seconds এর মতো, আরো 30 seconds দিবে তখন পড়তে কোয়েশ্চেন গুলা। আবার পড়বো, ভালো করে পড়বো, যেন আমাদের এটার সাথে একটা ভালো ইয়া থাকে, একটা ভালো আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ডিং থাকে যে কি আসতে পারে। রাইট, যদি অটোমোটিভ বলে তার মানে কি গাড়ি, কার্স। রাইট, হেলথ কেয়ার বললো হাসপাতাল। রাইট, বছর তো ইজি, আমরা এটা বছর শুনলে ইজিলি ধরতে পারবো। রাইট, বাট এটা একটু লম্বা অ্যান্সার চয়েস না, একটু টাফ। রাইট, these are the ones you kind of want to really read. And a Stevenson's was founded in, ওরা বলবে এরকম কিছু একটা, Stevenson's was supposed to be founded in 1924. The idea was started in 1923, and then the factory opened its doors in 1926. So দেখলা তিনটাই কিন্তু মেনশন করবে, বাট আমি প্রথমে কি বললাম, was supposed to start in 1924, ঠিক না? Idea came in 1923, so B kata. Idea started in 23, A kata. 26 is when it finally opened its doors. C is the right answer. But a concept of katakati, যখন তোমার সামনে কোয়েশ্চেন পেপারটা থাকবে, এই কাটাকাটিটা করতে হবে। Okay, it's essential. All right. Let's say number 12. Originally, Stevenson's manufactures goods for. So Arbolto, we were supposed to be making cars, and then we decided to move towards hospital supplies. But then increased demand started making us focus on machine tools. So cars, hospitals, kintu hypothetical. Last step kintu she bollo increased demand led us to make machine tools. So that concept of katakati is essential in MCQ, okay? And reading the question. So তারপরে ধরো এই 14 পর্যন্ত গেল রেকর্ডিংটা, তারপরে কি হবে বলবে, you have some time to look at the next questions. And so next question এর দিকে একটু তাকাই আমরা। So next questionটা এখানে হচ্ছে a map, okay? And আজকে হয়তোবা আমরা এটা ধরবো না, আজকে হয়তোবা 14 পর্যন্ত যাব, but at least I want you to understand ম্যাপের থিওরিটা কি জানো? Basically, you're going to have this in front of you, right? And we can see এখানে north, এখানে at this side there's a factory. Here there's a access road. Here there's a main road. Here there's a reception. Here there's a courtyard. And here are some trees, right? Using these landmarks is how we're gonna get an idea on how to do this. এটা ভালো করে আমি explain করব পরে, no worries, but আজকের জন্য আমি এটা দিব না, because এটার জন্য প্রিন্ট আউটটা লাগে, right? So অথবা যদি স্ক্রিনে ফলো করতে পারলে ভালো, but with the future, not now, okay? Let me show you what they give you in the section 3 beginning, okay? So a দুইটা question, this is a multi MCQ, all right? And here there's going to be 2 speakers, okay? Multi speakers, okay? Which 2 parts of the introductory stage of their art projects do Jess and Tom agree were useful? Okay, এগুলা কিন্তু নাম ধরে ধরে মেনশন করবে, বার্ড পার্ক ভিজিট, ওয়ার্কশপে, natural history museum, projects done in previous years, handouts. So as they discuss, একজন কিন্তু এখানে জেস হয়তো বা বলবে yes, the bird park visit was very useful, but Tom বলবে no, I didn't really like that. So দুইজনা কি এটা এগ্রি করতেছে? তাহলে না। সো এ কাটা হইতো। যখন দেখবেন দুইজনের এগ্রিমেন্ট হবে, that's when you can select the true answer. Okay, and এগুলা part 3 I'll do more in depth. এখন I don't want to make you go too crazy. Now let's move forward. I'm just giving a basic overview আপাতত. And this is a matching information type question. Okay, notice we have the names of pictures: falcon, fish hawk, kingfisher, William Wells, Vairumati, portrait of Medici. Okay, and next to each of these, one of these letters are gonna fit. So when they describe the falcon, they're gonna talk about something that's gonna match এখান থেকে যে কোনো একটার সাথে. Childhood memory, hope for the future, fast movement, a potential threat, power of color, continuity of life, protection of nature, confused attitude. But that's where ওই যে মনে আছে যেটা ওই টাইমটা যেটা দেয় to what? Read the questions. It is essential. Okay, it is essential because you have to read these answer choices because এগুলা কিন্তু নাম ধরে ধরে বলবে. এগুলা no issues. But these answer choices are important here because they're gonna paraphrase. Okay, a little bit difficult. And then once we get to section 4, this is just like section 1, except the difference in section 4 is that they give a lot of extra information. অনেক কিছু বলবে আপনাদেরকে distract করতে. Okay, and I don't want you guys to be distracted. Okay, আমি অনেক সময় বলি স্টুডেন্টদেরকে কান বন্ধ করে রাখবেন কিছু কিছু ক্ষেত্রে because I won't want to listen. Let's say, I mean, number 31 or answer to, let's say stoicism is relevant today because of its blank appeal. A answer to পেয়ে গেলাম. Appeal কথাটা চেঞ্জ করা impossible, right? So something appeal, right? এটার সাথে যাবে। তারপর আমি কান বন্ধ করে রাখবো until I hear Greece. Okay. When I hear Greece is when I start paying attention, and then I'll get the answer for 32. Do you see Stoic principles? এখানে লেখা আছে happiness could be achieved by leading a virtuous life. Controlling emotions was essential. Epictetus. So the second you hear the word Epictetus, this is a very specific noun. He's a Greek philosopher. তখনই কিন্তু answer দিব. Answer দিবে, sorry. And তখনই আমার attentionটা দিব. Right? Number 34 টা দেখি. A Stoic is someone who has a different view on experiences which others would consider as blank. Okay. First of all, we know that this is considered as, it's going to have to be some sort of descriptive word, right? But once we hear the word Stoic is when we pay attention. Okay. So for এখন আজকে just theories and section 1, and let me just let you get a feel for it আজকে, just see how they kind of present the information. একটা আছে কাগজ কলম রেডি সামনে?
হ্যাঁ ভাইয়া।
Okay. So let's, and দেখা যাচ্ছে কোয়েশ্চেন গুলো?
হ্যাঁ।
Okay, so এখন একটু প্লে করি. Let's see what they say.
ভাইয়া আমি তো ডাক্তার কাছে যাচ্ছি, আমি জাস্ট নোট করবো, ঠিক আছে?
হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে।
Will have to answer questions on what you hear.
তানজিল শোনা যায়?
হ্যাঁ শোনা যাচ্ছে।
এবার শোনা যাচ্ছে।
Okay.
There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work.
মনে আছে এতক্ষণ আমি বলতেছিলাম যে ওরা একটা ইনস্ট্রাকশন দিবে, এত কিছু বলতেছে, এগুলো কি আমাদের শোনার কোনো দরকার আছে?
না,
একদমই না, right? We use this time, we know this is one word or a number, and we read the questions, right?
All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 parts. At the end of the test, you will be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers to the answer sheet.
একটা জিনিস ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট যেটা মেনশন করছে, 10 মিনিট পাবেন এক্সামের শেষে অ্যান্সার শিটে ট্রান্সফার করতে। অনেক মানুষ একটা বড় ভুল করে হচ্ছে ওরা অ্যান্সার শিটে ডিরেক্টলি অ্যান্সার করতে চায়। ব্যাড আইডিয়া। অলওয়েজ ডু দ্য লিসেনিং অন দ্য কোয়েশ্চেন পেপার এন্ড দেন ওই 10 মিনিটে ট্রান্সফার করার এনাফ টাইম। ওকে, কোনো সমস্যা নেই। অলরাইট, সো জাস্ট এ প্রো টিপ আর কি। সো এখন লেটস প্লে।
Now turn to part 1. Part 1. You will hear a man phoning to find out about some children's engineering workshops. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 3.
Okay, you see they gave you some time to look at questions 1 to 3. So আমরা পড়বো 1 to 3 কি আছে, and they give you about 30 seconds.
Now listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 3.
Hello, children's engineering workshops.
Oh, hello. I wanted some information about the workshops in the school holidays.
Sure.
I have 2 daughters who are interested. The younger one's Lydia. She's 4. Do you take children as young as that?
Yes, our tiny engineers workshop is for 4 to 5-year-olds.
What sorts of activities do they do?
All sorts. For example, they work together to design a special cover that goes...
কি বললো মাত্র, কভার না?
হুম।
এখন আমি একটু রিভাইন্ড করে তুমি শুনো। ওকে, এখন অ্যাটেনশন। দেখলো কতক্ষণ ওরা গল্প করলো, বাট whenever the second I heard cover, আমি ঠাস করে অ্যানসার, মানে আমি অ্যাটেনশন দিয়ে দিছি। And that's the same skill I want you to incorporate. Okay,
For example, they work together to design a special cover that goes round an egg, so that when it's inside, they can drop it from a height and it doesn't break. Well, sometimes it does break, but that's part of the fun.
Right. And Lydia loves building things. Is there any opportunity for her to do that?
Well, they have a competition to see who can make the highest tower. You'd be amazed how high they can go.
Right.
But they're learning all the time as well as having fun. For example, one thing they do is to design and build a car that's attached to a balloon, and the force of the air in that actually powers the car and makes it move along. They go really fast too.
Okay, well, all this sounds perfect.
okay. So number 1, create a cover for an egg.
Egg. যেটা হচ্ছে
Right.
টাওয়ার।
Egg. Number 2 হচ্ছে
টাওয়ার।
tower. Right. And number 3 হচ্ছে
কার
car.
Car.
Exactly.
কার
Okay.
কার।
And now they're going to
Yes.
give you a few moments to basically what? Read the next questions. So let's kind of read the next questions. And you guys, just like in exam situation, trucks is the target word. Competition, target word. Short, target word. Build, target word. এটা তো একটা দিন হবে 100%। 50 শুনলে টার্গেট ওয়ার্ড। এন্ড এখানে 10 দেখলে 10A একটা নাম, একটা উইয়ার্ড নেম বলবে, ওইটা একটু ট্রিকি হবে। এন্ড প্লেন্টি অফ সামথিং ইজ অ্যাভেলেবল। লোকেশন নিয়ে আমি কিন্তু ধারণাই করে রাখছি পার্কিং, বাট দেখি। সো এখন তোমাদেরকে টাইম দিবে টু রিড, তোমার নিজেদের মতো রিড করো।
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 4 to 10. Now listen and answer questions 4 to 10.
Now, Carly, that's my older daughter, has just had her 7th birthday. So presumably she'd be in a different group.
Yes, she'd be in the junior engineers. That's for children from 6 to 8.
And do they do the same sorts of activities?
Some are the same, but a bit more advanced. So they work out how to build modern vehicles, things like cars and trucks, but also how to construct animals using the same sorts of material and technique. And then they learn how they can program them and make them move.
So they learn a bit of coding.
They do. They pick it up really quickly. We're there to help if they need it, but they learn from one another too.
Right. And do they have competitions too?
Yes. With the junior engineers, it's to use recycled materials like card and wood to build a bridge. And the longest one gets a prize.
That sounds fun. I wouldn't mind doing that myself.
Then they have something a bit different, which is to think up an idea for a 5-minute movie and then film it using special animation software. You'd be amazed what they come up with.
And of course, that's something they can put on their phone and take home to show all their friends.
Exactly. And then they also build a robot in the shape of a human, and they decorate it and program it so that it can move its arms and legs.
Perfect. So is it the same price as the tiny engineers?
It's just a bit more, £50 for the 5 weeks.
And are the classes on a Monday too?
They used to be, but we found it didn't give our staff enough time to clear up after the first workshop, so we moved them to Wednesdays. The classes are held in the morning from 10 to 11.
Okay, that's better for me actually. And what about the location? Where exactly are the workshops held?
They're in building 10A. There's a big sign on the door. You can't miss it. And that's in Fradston Industrial Estate.
Sorry?
Fradston. That's Fradston.
And that's in Grassford, isn't it?
Yes, up past the station.
And will I have any parking problems there?
No, there's always plenty available. So, would you like to enroll Lydia and Carly now?
Okay.
So,
Number 4. Build trucks
Animals.
and animals. Animals. Good. Number 5. Take part in a competition to build the longest bridge. Very good. Create a short
Film.
film,
Animation.
movie.
Movie also.
Movie,
Movies?
right? 5-minute movie. Build blank and program. What do they do?
Robot.
Decorated.
Decorate.
Decorate.
Is it on Monday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Good, great, guys. Spelling: FRADSTONE. Fradstone.
Mhm.
And plenty of
Finger parking.
parking, right? Because location. Good. Camel like the first section one.
হ্যাঁ, ভালো।
খুবই ভালো।
Not too bad, right? Not too bad. Let's do another one, eh?
ভাইয়া একটু কালকে কি আসবেন আপনি বা ক্লাস হবে কালকে?
কালকে তো সরকারি ছুটি না?
হ্যাঁ। কালকে তো না। ওকে।
Unfortunately, I like my days off.
Yes, তো ভাইয়া তাহলে নেক্সট মানডে আমার জন্য জায়গা টাইম রাখেন সন্ধ্যার পরে ফিক্সড
ঠিক আছে।
নেক্সট মানডে
No
ওকে
problem.
ডান ঠিক আছে থ্যাংক ইউ
এটা ক্যামব্রিজের ফরম্যাটে দিই। ক্যামব্রিজ ফরম্যাটটা সুন্দর লাগে আমার। Yeah.
At the end of the test, you will be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers to an answer sheet.
Okay. এখন আমি যে এতক্ষণ বুঝাইলাম সেকশন 1, এখন তানজিল আর রাফি যেহেতু রাস্তায় তোমার বেশি কষ্ট করতে হবে না, বাট তানজিল, number 1, let's look. What type of word could it be? Cycling and blank all over Australia. Activity হবে না? 1000% some sort of activity, right? Because cycling এর সাথে কি যাবে? আরেকটা activity. দেখছো অনেকগুলা ইনফরমেশন। 108 cost of membership includes the club fee and a noun, right? Gotta be a noun, there's no question about it. Okay. The club kit is made by a company called, so এটা কোম্পানির নাম হবে নাকি? আর তো কোনো উপায় নাই। আবার দেখলা ট্রেনিং রাইডস অনেক কিছু বলবে, বাট যখনই আমি লেভেল বি শুনবো তখনই অ্যাটেনশন। এন্ড দেখো নাম্বার 4 কি হতে পারে?
Speed.
Number, right? It's going to be a number. And দেখো Tuesdays 5:30 meet at the Jaga.
Location.
It must have to be, right? And meet at the entrance to the entrance শুনলে তখনই কিন্তু আমার অ্যাটেনশন দেওয়া দরকার। Number 7, members often have something together afterward. What do they have afterwards, guys? Think about it. আমি যদি একটা সাইক্লিং ক্লাবের গ্রুপ হই, আমার ইদার সকালে না রাতে তো সাইকেল করতে যাব নাকি? তো আমরা কি খাবো? আমরা তো একটা খাওয়া দাওয়া বা একটা কিছু তো একটা করবো, ঠিক না? এটা জাস্ট আই এম জাস্ট ইউজিং কমন সেন্স, আর কিচ্ছু না। এগুলো কিন্তু অ্যানসার্স বের করেন, আমি জাস্ট গেস করতেছি। ব্রেকফাস্ট বা লাঞ্চ, কথার কথা, হু নোস, ব্রাঞ্চ, হু নোস। Number 8 টা দেখো, there is not always a blank with the group on these rides. একটা জিনিস হবে, something. Let's see, আমি এটা গেস করতে পারতেছি না, বাট নাউন হবে, নাউন হবে। Number 9 টা দেখি, check and print the blank on the website. আমি যদি সাইক্লিং করতে যাই, কিসের প্রিন্ট করা উচিত চিন্তা করো তো।
Application form.
গুড, এটা একটা ভালো। তারপর আর কি হতে পারে? আমি কোথাও যাওয়ার আগে আমার জিপিএস চেক করি না?
Location.
ম্যাপ বা কিছু একটা এরকম, রাইট? গুড। And bikes must have যে কোনো একটা জিনিস। Probably আমি যদি অ্যাজিউম করি, maybe reflectors, ইন্স্যুরেন্স তো হবে না, এটা তো গাড়ি না, ঠিক না? So it's got to have some sort of lights বা something, I think, safety. বুঝছো? Just assume করলাম আর কি। And এখানে একটা এক্সাম্পল করা আছে। Again, ওরা যখন ইনস্ট্রাকশনস দিবে, এক্সাম্পল করবে, আমাদের কি দেখা দরকার, শোনা দরকার? নাথিং, অ্যাবসলিউটলি নট। আমি ফোকাস করব আমার অ্যানসার্স এর উপর, আমার কোয়েশ্চেন গুলোর উপর, যে what is the possibility, what is coming my way, right? So let's kind of see. আমি প্লে দিলাম and you guys listen.
Now turn to section 1. Section 1. You will hear a woman phoning the secretary of a cycling club to find out about becoming a member. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 6. You will see that there is an example that has been done for you. On this occasion only, the conversation relating to this will be played first.
Hello, South City Cycling Club.
Oh, hi. I want to find out about joining the club.
Right, I can help you there. I'm the club secretary and my name's Jim Hunter.
Oh, hi, Jim.
The club secretary's name is Jim Hunter, so Hunter has been written in the space. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 6.
Hello, South City Cycling Club.
Oh, hi. I want to find out about joining the club.
Right, I can help you there. I'm the club secretary and my name's Jim Hunter.
Oh, hi, Jim.
So, are you interested in membership for yourself?
That's right.
Okay, well, there are basically 2 types of adult membership. If you're pretty serious about cycling, there's the full membership. That costs $260, and that covers you not just for ordinary cycling, but also for races, both here in the city and also in other parts of Australia.
Right. Well, I'm not really up to that standard. I was more interested in just joining a group to do some cycling in my free time.
Sure, that's why most people join. So in that case, you'd be better with the recreational membership. That's $108 if you're over 19 and $95 if you're under.
I'm 25.
Okay, it's paid quarterly and you can upgrade it later to the full membership if you want to, of course. Now, both types of membership include the club fee of $20. They also provide insurance in case you have an accident, though we hope you won't need that, of course.
No. Okay. Well, I'll go with the recreational membership, I think. And that allows me to join in the club activities and so on?
That's right. And once you're a member of the club, you're also permitted to wear our kit when you're out cycling. It's green and white.
Yes, I've seen cyclists wearing it. So can I buy that at the club?
No, it's made to order by a company in Brisbane. You can find them online. They're called Jerry's. That's Jerriz. You can use your membership number to put in an order on their website.
Okay. Now, can you tell me a bit about the rides I can do?
Sure. So we have training rides pretty well every morning, and they're a really good way of improving your cycling skills as well as your general level of fitness. But they're different levels. Level A is pretty fast. You're looking at about 30 or 35 kilometers an hour. If you can do about 25 kilometers an hour, you'd probably be level B. And then level C are the novices who stay at about 15 kilometers per hour.
Right. Well, I reckon I'd be level B. So when are the sessions for that level?
There are a couple each week. They're both early morning sessions. There's one on Tuesdays, and for that one you meet at 5:30 a.m. and the meeting point's the stadium. Do you know where that is?
Yes, it's quite near my home, in fact. Okay, and how about the other one?
That's on Thursdays. It starts at the same time, but they meet at the main gate to the park.
Is that the one just past the shopping mall?
That's it.
কেমন লাগলো?
Hmm.
Okay, so number 1 covers cycling and races. RACES. Number 2, insurance. Good. Number 3, the club kit is made by a company called Jerriz.
Jerriz.
JERRIZ, right? EZ, right?
Yes.
Level B,
25.
speed about 25. Fantastic. Very good. Meet at the
Stadium.
Very good. And entrance to the
Park.
Good. Very good. Section 1, very good. You guys are good. Now they're going to give you some time. Let's look at section 7, 8, 9, 10.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 7 to 10. Now listen and answer questions 7 to 10.
So how long are the rides?
They're about an hour and a half, so if you have a job, it's easy to fit in before you go to work. And the members often go somewhere for coffee afterwards, so it's quite a social event.
Okay, that sounds good. I've only just moved to the city, so I don't actually know many people yet.
Well, it's a great way to meet people.
And does each ride have a leader?
Sometimes, but not always. But you don't really need one. The group members on the ride support one another anyway.
How would we know where to go?
If you check the club website, you'll see that the route for each ride is clearly marked. So you can just print that out and take it along with you. It's similar from one week to another, but it's not always exactly the same.
And what do I need to bring?
Well, bring a bottle of water and your phone. You shouldn't use it while you're cycling, but have it with you.
Right.
And in winter, it's well before sunrise when we set out, so you need to make sure your bike's got lights.
That's okay. Well, thanks, Jim. I'd definitely like to join. So what's the best way of going about it?
Alrighty, members often have coffee, right? COFFEE, right? There is not always a leader with the group on these rides. Check and print the route. Route, right? ROUTE. Good. And bikes must have lights because of winter, right? Safety. Okay. So কেমন লাগলো listening section 1? Doable?
Very easy comparatively.
Baby stuff, right? So আশা করি next class এটার আরেকটু just চর্চা করব, and তারপরে moving forward we're going to do section 2. Listening is fast, okay? We have the big one coming up soon, which is reading. That's the fun one, right? I'm saving that one for last. But apatatto listening, I think you'll do fine, Tanzil, especially since you have a good English score. So good. All right.
Okay, yeah.
That's it, I guess, for today. I'll stop sharing my view for now. And if you want at home, you can just kind of check some of the some of the listening part ones. You can practice just for fun. No worries. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
All righty, bye. Be good. Talk to you later.
Okay, yeah. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.